Hello everyone, real quick, I just want to bring this up before we actually begin the project. There is a small problem, a couple things to punch out before we start this one. First of all, I know the cutscenes are going to lag a little bit. It's because the amount of power the game takes that we're about to play, that it doesn't get along with the recording software I have right now, and the only way to fix it would be if I got a better computer. Because it does boost my CPU all the way up. I mean, we're talking red zone constantly. The other problem is that my mouse cursor stays on screen the whole entire time. I can't move it when it's in the game. And if I move it out of the way, it just moves right back in. So that's going to stick around the whole game. It shouldn't really interfere. And I know another guy is playing this almost at the same time I am. So it'd be a little bit of a different view on the same game. So we can always link him later in. Also, the final thing. Episodes are going to run long. I choose some weird stop points at some points because it does run a little bit long in some scenes. So, I will be breaking this off a little bit differently. Without my normal outro, I'll actually have to do something at the end. Which I'll also sum up thoughts in the episode because I'm almost constantly talking during these. So yeah, I'm going to start the episode now. I hope you have fun and enjoy. Hello everyone, this is Danganronpa, and yeah, I do realize the intro did what it did.
Danganronpa.
And you can probably see I don't know if you can see my cursor. If it is, then it's something I can't do because I don't see the cursor at all right now. So it's acting on its own. Yep, this is Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm actually playing the Steam version. We're gonna play this in English only because I do have to rest my voice at some points. I'm going to keep it on default difficulty for now, though I'll show you the others later. Yeah, there are times my voice will need a break, so that's why I'm having the English go, and plus it gives me a little sense of how the characters are supposed to sound a little bit. And there's some funny. Well, that was interesting, and yeah, we'll find out more about that later. That's the official opening. The massive high school towers all other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They said if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'll just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even amongst the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I seem a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still. Here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence. It's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I could feel that way. What you have to understand is... Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic that there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked at some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who are way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was a cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Both teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swing pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, And then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. Still, there's something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. All those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me, without any talent or anything? I thought it was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. I'll trade with you! Honestly, probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. Then, actually staying there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong here. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I had plenty of time before the meeting. Staying around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem me having a look around, right? Let me kill some time if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It's also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. What the? And the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. And how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized. The reason I was brought to Hope Speak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. And this is the prologue. we're going to save the game, of course. I did a little bit of practice. You can see that the game does work. I did practice off screen, so... So that was the first episode. I want to bring up real quick that when I tested the game, it was when it first came out, and it was doing the whole glitch thing where things were flashing in and out and everything. This is where it would start after that, after the prologue ended. The first time I pick up in the next episode would be where it would trigger, so I had to wait longer. The other thing, I would love to have Makoto's luck, if that is true. Because he is extra lucky right now. But yeah, we actually finished prologue in the opening. We're going to go to prologue next episode. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.